if I ever really mastered it. And so I'm thinking about getting some coaching for it next month, if my budget permits. I really would like to be proficient with a compressor. It's so useful. Like, it's incredibly useful. Solves so many problems. And getting like a stable mix together is so valuable. Like, just long term. Just being that guy who can get like a small mix together. It's so convenient. I don't have monitors, but that's only like a maybe $200, $500 investment. Let's TP to Commander here. Effigy. Wonder what that's going to be about. So frivolous with my TPs. TP. Can I get this dude? No. Got it. Whoa. Yay!
Now we must shoulder its power as a test of our resolve.
Sacred torch.
Take up your torches and light them in the brazier. The fire will fade quickly, so we must come together.
Sacred
Share the
torch.
flame, torch to torch, and carry it to the upper brazier. I will meet you there.
Eternal flame. I guess this is it. Yeah. For the Legion. I'm on fire. I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Ooh. Pass the torch. I guess we did it.
You've seen the way the other females look at us. The disdain in their eyes.
This is a pass the torch type event. Huh.
When they do,
I don't really want to do this event. I guess we did the effigy and that's enough.
we've lived our whole lives in service of our Legion, just like them.
So, after January, every time I play Warframe, it's going to be kind of a... like a woodshed kind of gameplay experience where I'm tinkering about and trying to refine it more and more. It's going to be a ever-adjusting endgame. And something I do need to work on is getting character select available as a points option. Making it so people can change whatever character I'm using.
Return, my friend.
Return. I think we're getting finished being in Grothmar Valley here.
Refreshing.
It's time for us to do Janther Wilds. Okay.
Stop worrying.
Grab a torch, stand at the ledge, and I'll throw the fire at you. Grab a torch, stand at the ledge, and I'll throw fire at you.
Change? Not change. Adapt.
How does that work? This arrow, I don't understand.
Faster.
Throw torch, creating a sacred flame field at the target location that other players can use to ignite their torches. Okay. You must be wielding a sacred torch to carry the flame. Huh. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, On to JW. So, Janther Wilds, I don't know how much of the story we have left. And if you are averse to spoilers, now's a good time to check out. Check out! Move on. Mute stream or something. Because it's about to get spicy. Is ramping up. I don't know how many more maps we have. We might be on the last map. Or maybe that's just some wishful thinking on my part. We are still behind on uploading videos to YouTube, but we have been steadily farming content, which is half the battle. I can't explain exactly how surprised I was to find that I could take like 4 or 5 months, maybe longer, off and just always have a video sequence to be uploaded. I have not determined if I've been able to maintain an upload a day for a year. But it has surely changed my life, so I have to give a very big shout out, although I will leave them unnamed. But yeah, I have to let them know. Really, really good. Thank you so much. It's nothing like a friend giving a challenge, you know? Sometimes we need a good push, and that choice to allow that like challenge to sink in really did help me put things into perspective. Like, gaming is fun, and being able to stream is cool. But eventually, you know, working towards more monetary goals in this space is only viable if I can be consistent. And so my goal when streaming is to take advantage of the privilege of time to be able to grind and do stuff and play games. Because games are like, I think they're kind of a luxury. Like, throughout human history, games have been very important, but time is money, and grinding games doesn't really fit into a long-term goal for me if I cannot find a way to be pragmatic. Like, it doesn't fit into a long-term lifestyle for me if I can't make it more than just games. So games are nice, but games have always come and gone, as well as communities for the most part. I've made some really good friends in games over the years. And games have really helped me understand what it is that I want to be in terms of a contribution. Like, helping another person in a game is somehow very rewarding. And I've been thinking a lot more about these things. Like, what's it worth? I overheard a conversation with a man just the other week who was very, very agitated and very aggressive and talking a lot about money and talking about like just rambling on about money and time and complaining so much about other people not, you know, working as hard as they do. And it dawned on me, like, this person works and is angry like the entire time. They're not satisfied with the work that they're doing. They're not satisfied with their pay. They're not satisfied with their coworkers. They're just not satisfied. They're just like upset, big mad, big sad. And I thought to myself, what matters most to this person is having fuck you money. Having money to do whatever they want and not be told what to do. But in order to get there, they have to suffer and do whatever other people tell them to do and put up with like subpar circumstances in order to eventually hopefully get to a place where they can just say fuck you to the world and not have to worry about money and just be able to hold it over other people's heads. I'm like, why am I not like that? What is it that I'm doing wrong? Like, money's pretty important, right? But I think humans are at their best when we get to have a respectful like exchange of ideas and goods and services. In a current landscape of our modern world, that is not what we have. We have something else. We have something very, 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 very twisted and abhorrent to love and kindness and sincerity. And that makes me kind of confused. I think money is important so much as it can keep the lights on. Oh man, I just keep going. Oh, I'm up in flames. It hurts! As much as we can keep the lights on. But beyond that, I don't really care too much about money. Over the years, I've lost friends who focus so much more on quarterly earnings, and they sacrifice heart or soul or spirit or love or compassion or patience and kindness. Like, probably already said kindness. But when I'm going through a tough time, all I want is somebody to be kind with me and kind of help me through. And what we know about healing
Your seams are showing.
is that an injury can last a short period of time, like a psychic, maybe psychic entropy leads to like a myriad of mental illnesses and, you know, this morose sentimentality. We get drenched in this savage and despondent curiosity about life, and it always leads down a negative lane in this kind of depressive way of being. But what we know is that the most effective way to treat that is leadership in action, guiding people towards a solution and showing other people what we've done, what we've grinded out in terms of a struggle to, you know, provide a result so that we can be uplifted and we can learn from example of how to overcome our own obstacles. How annoying is it that there's you know, a society of humans being human in a world that prioritizes the return on investment over blood, sweat, tears, passion, compassion, idiosyncrasy. It's very odd to me. It's very strange. It's a very interesting experience that I've had. My favorite people are independent business owners who have these like very quirky like ways of being. I'm just so fond of them being themselves, and I get to like hang out and understand just how weird they are or whatever that is, or learn from them. And these have always made for the best mentors and the best friends. Small business owners. So I think a lot about money sometimes. Like, especially when I'm like developing a budget for a production or something. But I was, not to my knowledge, I was never like that. I was never angry and complaining about everyone around me and just like desperate for accumulating money. I don't relate to it. The most enjoyable time that I've had is like haggling and being haggled by other people in a trade of some sort, where we have to like determine what's fair. Life is not fair, but I think it's just obvious now how fair, how much more fair it can be when we are able to work together and compromise, as opposed to be led down paths of conformity where we sacrifice what it means to be human and kind to one another.